Greetings, old school magic players, and welcome to the Four Horsemen.
Hey, John. Are you there?
How's it going?
Hey, man. It is going pretty well. How you doing?
I am good.
Been a while. So we were talking about playing some Revised 40.
Yeah, Revised 40. Let's do it. I've got my current league deck queued up still, so let's get some games in.
All right, yeah. So we were talking about other formats, and I thought it would be fun to spice things up. A lot of these, other formats are catching on, and always good to support the rest of the group. We got Fallen Empires 40. We got Revised 40. I know you play Unlimited 40. We've got our Four Horsemen. We've got the 1993 Singleton. So there's a lot of really cool, fringe, we'll call them fringe old school formats out there that are a lot of fun and definitely deserve more attention.
All right, I'll get shuffled up here, Chad.
Okay, man. So this is a kind of an experimental Revised 40 deck. I played Daniel Culinari with this and did okay. So we'll see how it does against you. And I know you were doing your monocolor month, right?
Yes. 5 leagues, 5 colors, and this league got to be black. So this is my mono black, pretty standard for R40, pretty serviceable deck with mono black.
Straightforward, easy to play. The mono black is really vicious because of basically Paralyze and you've got Paralyze, you've got Erg Raiders mainly. You can run a whole deck with just Paralyze, Erg Raiders, and Pestilence.
Yeah, it's got a number of good options. It's got good removal. It's got, Mind Twist, which is a awful card.
Brutal card.
It's got Hypnotic Spectre and Singer Vampire. Like, there's just a lot there. White Knight or Black Knight. It's just got a lot of cards to draw from. It's funny because I'm not playing any Paralyzes or any Erg Raiders.
Oh, wow.
Which are the two,
so you've gone a
first two that you mentioned.
Totally different route from what I was thinking.
But you could totally play that deck. Like, I've seen decks that are just Erg Raiders and Unholy String. And you just, and Dark Rituals, and you just, get big guys out there early.
Right.
Swinging. Erg Raiders is, really pretty difficult to deal with as a 2-3.
They really are. They're super, super tough. And if they paralyze your stuff and, you can't untap your dudes, they're just hitting you. And by the time you recover, it's over.
I haven't played that deck yet, and so I actually don't even know how many Erg Raiders I have in the house. I do have a bulk box to go through that probably has a bunch of them. But I don't have any sleeved up right now, I don't think. Maybe just 1 or 2.
So a friend of mine, I have a funny story about Erg Raiders. A friend of mine, he was one of the original guys that I used to play Magic with online when I was a kid. And I had this website back in the 90s. So I used to work at an internet service provider. It was my first big tech job. And I had a website called magicalliance.net. And I've actually gone back and found it. It's still on the Wayback Machine. And I
love the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah. And So we used to use an app called Apprentice. That was like
Yeah.
You remember Apprentice?
People play on Apprentice a lot. I don't know if it's. I mean, there's similar things around. I don't know if Apprentice itself is still around or not.
Well, you can still find it. You know, there's a 32-bit version of it out there somewhere. But we would run tournaments on the weekends, and that kind of got me connected with Magic people all over the world. And I made friends with this guy in Sweden named Marcus, and we always sent cards back and forth to each other between the Texas and Sweden, which was pretty crazy. And he collected Raiders specifically, and he and I took a trip together. I went backpacking. Like, backpacking was a big thing back in the 90s. You know, you backpack around Europe and stay at youth hostels and shit like that.
Sure.
And so I when I graduated from school, I planned a trip to go to Europe, and Marcus came along with me. He took the train from he lived in a town called Nyköping, which is, outside of Stockholm, and he took the train down from Stockholm, met me in Paris, and we like wandered all over Europe together. Anyway, we've always stayed in touch, and he collected Raiders, so I have a massive collection of all kinds of Raiders, like foreign ones, all kinds of Arabian Nights ones, and a whole box of just revised. He sent me his collection later. I gave him some cash, and he just sent me what he had left. He didn't have anything amazing left, unfortunately, but I do. But
he did have a box of Raiders.
He did have a box, mostly revised. So if you need any revised Raiders, let me know.
If you need 78 copies of Raiders, I know where to get them.
All right, so let's see what happens here. This will be a challenging matchup, I think, for me. I don't know. I guess it all depends on if you get Mind Twist or not.
Yeah, Mind Twist is just so brutal. I would be fun. I mean, I do kind of like the idea that no cards are banned, but also, if you were going to ban one from this format, I think that would be the card.
Yeah. All right. Odd or even?
I'll be odd.
You got it. It is a 3.
All right. Well, I don't know what you're playing, so sometimes I don't make this play if I don't know, because I could just be walking into a lightning bolt. But I'm gonna Dark Writ into the hippie turn 1.
Dang.
See if I can get there. And I'll pass back to you.
That's another problem. That is another problem. Yep. All right. I will play an island and pass.
Alright. Draw a card. Play a land. Get in there for 2.
I'll do unsummon on that, hipster.
Unsummon? Rude. Alright.
Lucky to have it in my hand.
I'll play this Black Knight. Go ahead.
Almost as good. Alright, I'll play a forest. And I'll play a Llanowar Elf. And I will pass.
Oh no, I feel like I know what deck you're playing. I feel like that deck's full of elves and giant growths and unstable mutations. But we'll see. We'll see. So you don't have a green up, so I'm going to go ahead and come in with the knight.
Alright, take it. 18.
And I'll recast that Hypnotic and pass back to you.
All right. All right.
Do both our screens look okay on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. This is a tricky one. Okay, so I need to do... Just do that. Get this again. Yeah. Okay, so I have to play an elf, and I'll play a Script Sprite.
Nice. yeah.
And pass.
Scrib Sprites. So all your green is tapped, and you got a Scrib Sprites, and you don't want to have to discard a card. Is it worth killing the sprites to make you discard a card? I don't know. I will drain the sprites for one.
Okay.
Alright, I go to 21. I'll use my leftover mana to play this Soul Ring.
Ooh.
And then I will swing with both the Knight and the Spectre.
Alright, we'll unsummon the Spectre again.
Come on! Alright.
Alright, I'm at 16.
Back to you.
Okay.
Unsummon is like a really kind of underplayed tempo card, I feel like, in R40. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, I'll play the Winter Orb and pass.
Oh, come on, man. Well, at least I got the ring.
Yeah, you got the Soul Ring, you're fine.
So I'll untap a swamp. I'll draw. So you've got, what, 2 elves up right now?
I've got 2 tapped elves, a Winter Orb, a forest, and a plains. Sorry, a forest and an island untapped.
Okay, you got nothing to block with, so I guess I'll get in for 2.
Alright, 14.
And then I will just keep replaying this Hypnotic Spectre, and I'll have to take a mana burn and go to 20. Hey Maggie, you wake up, baby? And that's it. Back to you, 1 card in hand.
Yep, I'm out of gas now. Dang it. I was so close. So close. I wish I had this land last turn. First turn hippie's just so tough to deal with. Okay.
Well, I mean, you did make me cast it 3 times.
Yeah, well, that wasn't enough to be able to deal with it. Alright, I guess I have to pass turn.
Alright, I'll untap 1 swamp and the Soul Ring. Night. Play a land for turn.
So I have 2 cards now, and I've got 2 untapped elves, 2 forests, and an island.
I'll just get in with the Spectre for 2.
Okay. Right hand or left hand? My right hand or my left? This is my left.
Left hand, left hand.
Alright, it is a power sync.
Power sync? Well, that's cool. Alright, and then let's use this 2 black to make another Black Knight. And I am out of cards. Go ahead.
I will respond to that, sorry.
No.
Yeah.
You got another power sync?
Yes. So
Lame.
I will power sync the knight for 3.
3. Alright. The knight is countered and I don't have to tap my Soul Ring. And it is back to you. So you're out of cards in hand now?
Yeah, I got nothing in hand. And I drew a land. I'm totally out of gas here. Rough. Okay, pass.
I don't think it matters too much, but I probably would have just kept that card you drew just to act like you had something, but I don't think it really matters.
No, it's pretty much game over. I have no way to recover now. Yeah, the first turn hippie is the death of me.
So you're handless, so I will come in with the Hypnotic and the Black Knight.
Okay, so I take 4, and I go to 8.
And I will pass with 1 in hand.
Too little, too late. Alright, I'll play a Serendib and pass.
But Serendib, I can block all my stuff. That seems fine.
Yeah, but he's gonna kill me.
Alright, so I untap 1 land, draw a card, Yeah, I mean, he might kill you, but it'll keep you from getting hit with really anything. So you'll just take one a turn. Give you some more options to draw. Oh, what do I want to do? I think I'll play another Spectre, take a mana burn,
Okay.
and pass back to you with one in hand.
Okay.
So you go to 7.
Oh, yep, I'm at 7. Here, let me put this here to remind me. Alright, I'll attack with the Spectre, I guess.
I will take the 3.
Alright.
Well, or however much it is if you want to growth it or whatever.
Yeah, no
6.
growth. Alright, and then I'll play another one.
Oh man, double dib.
Double dib. I'm dying even faster. Pass.
Double dib. I mean, you could get there with double dib.
I don't think so, man. Look at that. I'm at 7. I'm going to be at 5 next turn.
Oh man, double dib. So I could just lose a guy but do 40, which seems pretty okay.
Pretty good.
So I will attack with everybody.
Okay, so I'll block the hipster and I take 4, so I'm at
4.
3.
And then I will cast Pestilence.
Yep.
And pass back to you.
Alright, I'm at 1 now.
Gotta do me 16.
Alright, we'll attack with everybody.
All right, that's 8.
And giant
you got
growth.
maybe a growth.
I got a growth.
11.
Not enough.
Got me to 5.
Not enough.
I mean, that's not as far apart as you think. Like that's.
It was the first turn hippie. If it weren't for the first turn hippie, I think I could have maybe pulled it off.
All right, game 2.
That was rough. Yeah, I mean, what can this deck do about a first turn hippie other than... I mean, if I had gotten a script sprite out and had a giant growth, that would have been fine. You know, a turn one script sprite with a turn 2 giant growth.
Unstable?
Yeah.
Yeah, or an unstable mutation if you're playing them.
Right.
Which I assume you are.
Or a giant growth. So either one of those could do it. Also, I can't figure out if I should play three Serendibs and 2 Winter Orbs, or 2 Serendibs and 3 Winter Orbs. The Winter Orb is really what makes the deck go. So
I don't know. I think I'd still play 3 dibs and 2 orbs. Like, you don't, once you see an orb, you don't really want another one. I mean, I guess it can get destroyed.
oh yeah, I mean, between Shatter and Disenchant and everything, yeah, there's a million ways to get rid of it. So in some of the games I was playing with Daniel, I actually played 2, and it really kind of screwed him because he has to tap 2 mana to get rid of one of them, and then he's tapped down even longer, and the second one's still there, making him not untap, you know? So,
right,
like the double orb is it's a pretty good scenario. You know, if they burn their artifact kill, then they're just locked down even a little bit longer, letting me get in. All right, so let's see what happens if I can go first and get a good draw.
Do it, crush me.
Okay. All right, I can keep.
Let's see if I can keep or not. Oozer. I'm gonna try.
All right. Okay, I'll play a forest and a script sprite.
All right. I'll draw. Play a swamp. Go ahead.
Yay! No first turn hippie. That helps me.
No first turn hippie.
That helps me a lot. Okay, maybe I'll have a chance this time. All right, another forest and attack.
Taking it.
All right, pass.
Let's see here. Let's cast Demonic Tutor.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
I don't know what I want to get.
Here
really.
comes the Mind Twist. Dark Ritual Mind Twist. Combo.
You know, if I had Dark Rituals in my hand, maybe, but I don't. I don't think it's really that great.
Well, against my deck in particular, a lot of my stuff costs 1 or 2, so I don't know.
All right.
That's a tricky scenario.
I got a card. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, I'll play a forest. I'll attack.
Taking it.
All right, I will double giant growth him.
I'm at 12.
All right, and then I will pass.
All right, let's get a hypnotic and pass back.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna regret using those giant growths now.
You'll draw them.
I thought you might be mind twisting me anyway, so all right, I'll play a Llanowar Elf and pass.
I think if I had a Dark Ritual in my hand, I would have tutored the twist.
Yeah.
Or if I had the twist, I might have tutored a Dark Ritual. But I just went and got a hippie.
Yeah.
And then it's really funny because then I top deck one. So like
Double hippie.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not unhappy to have 2 of them, but it's funny that I searched one up and then got one anyway. So you could still have giant growth left. How many cards you got left?
I got 3 in hand.
You got 3 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pass turn.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. I'll play an island.
Being cautious.
Cautious with 2 hipsters. Okay. Alright, I'll attack with my Script Sprite then.
I'll take it.
Alright, I got you at 11.
11.
Okay.
Dib.
The Dibbity Doodah.
Dib.
And I will pass.
Alright. Let's play Pestilence.
There it is.
And I will Pestilence for 1.
Okay. Well, it's gonna kill him off anyway, and you can do it again next turn. And you've got how many cards?
I have got 4 cards left.
Oh, dang. Well, this is the fork in the road that you hit in every game. Alright, I guess I gotta let him go.
Alright, and then we also each take 1, so it's 10 to 19.
Okay.
And then I will pass back to you.
Alright, I go to 18. From the Siren dude. Alright, I'll attack with the dude.
Taking it.
Alright, I will giant growth him.
Alright. I'm at 4.
Okay. And I will pass. Well, let's see. You're going to hit me with 2 hippies. Alright, so I'll play an island.
Alright. And then you got no cards in hand?
I got 1 card.
1 card in hand. One card in hand, so it's pretty likely I could actually just die next turn.
Well, you can just kill me with the pestilence after you attack with everybody.
Well, it'll kill me. I can't. I don't want to kill us both. All right. Well, I'm gonna be greedy, and I'm gonna get in there for 4.
All right, 14.
And you got no cards to get, right?
Oh yes, I do. I have 1 card in here.
Yeah.
It's a power
I'll
sync.
get your card, and then I will play a Black Knight and a Disrupting Scepter, and pass back to you with 2 cards.
All right, I go to 13. All right, I will attack.
All right, I can't. I don't have a flyer, so I go to 1.
All right, and I will play an island and pass.
Playing the most dangerous game here. All right, I will attack you for 4.
Okay, I'm at 9.
And let's see here. I will pass back to you.
I'm at 8. All right, attack.
Gotta block it.
All right, after combat, I'll play an elf and pass.
You'll play an elf. I can't even pestilence for 1 to get rid of the elf. How sad is that? All right. I will.
I'm just dreading any moment Singer hitting the board.
Well, I haven't drawn one yet. I'll attack with Black Knight.
Okay, I'll take it and go to 6.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a bad play, because then you can just attack with both your guys and I lose. Well, that was dumb.
You want to take it back?
No. So now, that's dumb. So now I gotta kill both of us. Okay.
Well, you can take it back, John. It's fine. This is not...
I'm just gonna kill us both, so it's a draw. I will, I'll pestilence for 6. Although, I don't know. When you put them all in the stack, I would die first, right? Because I have less life.
Yeah, you would die first.
So I think I would die first. So you got that one. So we go to game 3.
Wow, that was close, huh?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I was gonna get the extra damage in with the. I did really want to draw a Singer. So
Yeah, Singer would have totally changed that game.
Block the grid.
Yeah.
But there wasn't one coming up.
Wow. Yeah, that was pretty close there. Alright, I'm going to do ye old pile shuffle to get these clumps seemingly more randomized. Make me feel better. Yeah, that single Serendib really changed the whole game.
It's really good. It's a good card.
Yeah, so we can do a little deck tech if you want here in a minute, but I'm really on the fence about Unstable Mutation. It is extremely good. It's just a powerhouse. If you can drop it on the second turn, you're just hitting for 4 in the air, and it's like a beatdown, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you play a bunch of them, it's fine. Like, I had a deck that was just Scrib Sprites and Unstable Mutations of Giant Growth. So that's all that was in there.
Yeah.
And it was pretty alright.
Well, that was the inspiration for this deck, but what really changed this deck and gave it some gas was adding in Winter Orb and things like Unsummon and Power Sync.
Yeah.
Being able to have them tap out, then you unsummon their creature and drop a Winter Orb next turn, or being able to Power Sync, tap them out, and drop your Winter Orb when you've got the elves and the Scrib Sprites, and then instead of using a whole bunch of unstables, which I did have in here, I've been focusing more on Giant Growth because it's so sneaky. Like the unstable, you can see it. It's there. Giant, I mean, look at our last match, right? You were reluctant to come in with the hippies for fear that if I had a Giant Growth, you lose your hippie. I don't take any damage. So that fear.
Guys, so it's kind of.
The fear of the giant growth is, and the sneakiness of it is something that I think really helps this deck. But, you know, Unstable is extremely good too, so, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I played like a mix of them. I threw my hand back. It was not great.
Okay,
enough.
I'll keep.
Ugh.
So how are you doing in all your other tournaments?
I'm doing alright. I'm kind of middle of the road. Like I've done well enough in my pods, like, but I have been like the second best player in the pods, or I've just done like in Singleton. I just scrubbed out in 93, 94 Singleton. I had like 3 or 4. It was rough. They just changed the points in that league, and my red deck went from being a 7-point deck to an 11-point deck, and so I definitely had to make some adjustments. And I don't really think I did the right thing, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put this card on the bottom and keep this 6.
All right.
And I'll start with the swamp.
The old first turn swamp. Okay.
Back to you.
Okay, I will play a forest and a Llanowar and pass.
Got it. I'm gonna play a ritual and twist you for 3.
Ugh, oh, that's so brutal. Well, it's 2 cards from you to get 3 cards from me, I guess.
Yeah, it's not that insane, and you've got a ton of cards. I'll take 1, 3, and 5.
Okay, which one is which?
I don't know. I guess the one that your left hand's touching is 1.
Okay, 1. That's what I was gonna do. 1, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got a forest, you got a island, and a giant growth.
All right, back to you.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I will play a Scrib Sprite, and I will attack.
Taking it.
By the way, this is my first prize card I ever got. Well, not the first one. I think the first one I got was actually from from Wood Elemental. This one is from the Scrib Sprites group. This is when I first met Nick and Daniel, and it was playing in Scrib Sprites, and I won their.
That's cool.
I won their tournament with my Geddon deck. It's even got Amy Weber's signature on it.
Nice.
Okay, and it's revised for revised 40, where all my other stuff is not. Yeah, so that's it for me.
All right. Play a land. Play a hippie.
The hipster. Yep.
Back to you. 2 cards.
All right. All right. I will play another Scrib Sprite and pass.
You got it. Oh, so now you could really be faking me out. You didn't attack, which makes me feel like you don't have a giant growth, but maybe you do have giant growth. I mean, I guess you could also just double black. I don't think it's really beneficial for me to just sit here though, so I'll attack.
All right, I'll block with 1 and try and giant growth him.
You got it. And I'll play a Black Knight and pass back with 1 card.
Okay. The Black Knight. Okay. Island. Alright, I'll attack with the 2 flyers.
17. Unless
Alright.
you want to pump.
Nope, and I pass.
Singer?
There he is. We've been waiting for that bad boy.
No power sync?
No,
Alright.
got the power sync. I wish I did.
Alright. And
Wouldn't that be perfect right now? The power sync for 2, you know, it's just...
it'd be so good.
Yeah.
It'd be
Alright,
so good.
18.
Back to you, no cards.
Alright. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Do I want to do that? Yeah, I guess we will. Alright, we'll unsummon your singer at the end of your turn.
You got it.
Alright, we'll come in with everybody.
Alright, 3.
Yep.
14.
Alright, and pass.
Alright, we'll try to replay the singer.
Okay, he's good.
And get in there for 2.
Alright, 16.
Back to you.
Okay. Alright. Okay, I will pass.
Pass. Interesting. Well, I'll just go for it, I guess. I'll come in with both.
Okay. I need to refresh because it's not refreshing for me. 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. Why it kind of, like, lags on the refresh.
Whereby is a bit finicky.
Alright, well, I don't have a choice. I have yet another unsummon for the singer. But that is it. And... I guess I take the 2 from the night. I'm at 14.
Alright, I will play singer again.
Oh, look, he's back. I was hoping to draw a power sync and couldn't get to it. All right.
Looks like game 1 all over again, making me cast my guy 3 times.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, I will pass.
Well, scared you got giant growth, but I gotta do it. Gotta just come in.
All right. 6, right?
Yep.
I don't think I have a choice. All right, these 3 guys are going to block your Black Knight.
Unless you have a giant growth, it's still bad because he'll first strike 2 of them.
Oh, that's right. And
Yeah,
I can't do enough damage to. I have to have 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll play a disc.
All right, then I'll just take it.
Okay.
Oh, disc. Ooh, brutal. All right. So I take 4 from the singer and 2 from the knight, so I'm at 8.
Yep.
Disc, huh? Okay, man, I just haven't gotten anything this game. Brutal.
You can do it.
No, not on this one. All right, you got this one. Going first makes such a huge difference.
It does seem to.
You want to try a 3 out of 5?
Sure. I think that deck can definitely take this deck.
Well, I also don't. I only got my Winter Orbs on 1 game. See, that's the other reason why I feel like I need to run 3. It's because they're pretty much critical. You know, you got to get to those bad boys. And you got to have a power sinker and unsummon. That's the only way the deck works. So
I feel like Winter Orb's your card right now.
yeah, if I don't get it, the deck doesn't perform at all.
You're hot on that card.
Oh, well, I've always loved Winter Orb. I've been hot on that card since I first found it. Since like
It's a good one.
1996. It's one of the most powerful, underrated cards out there when you don't have jewelry. Like,
absolutely.
In decks with no power, Armageddon and Winter Orb are just really powerhouses. Like they're really diminished by, you know, jewelry and soul ring and stuff like that. But
absolutely,
you know, they're very, very powerful. And no one's playing Winter Orb in Revised 40. I haven't seen anybody doing it. Not one person.
I don't see it much either.
So I'm trying to experiment to see if I could get it to work. Everything's so aggressive in R40. I don't know if it really has a shot, you know, but you got to try, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. The games where you've gone first, you've won, and then in the one game I went first, I won. So let's see what happens this time.
Well, you're going first, so.
All right. I will keep.
All right, it's all you.
All right. Forest Elf, pass.
All right, let's do the ritual hippie.
Oh boy. Okay.
Pass back.
That is a problem, man. And I'm not running a ton of islands in here, and I think that's part of my challenge. Not running the island is a problem right now. Okay, I will play a Scrib Sprite.
Yep.
And I'll play another elf.
Yep.
And pass.
All right, I'll attack with the hypnotic.
Okay, I'll block with the Scrib Sprite.
All right. And pass back to you with 5.
Damn it. If only I had an island and could play this stupid Serendib. Alright, I'll play another Scrib Sprite. And we'll attack with these two guys.
I'm an 18.
Okay, and I will pass.
You just paper cut me with the elves. Alright, I'll attack with the hypnotic.
Dead Scrib Sprite.
Blocking it. Alright, well, let's use up our mana and play this scepter. And pass back.
If I had an island, I think I'd be fine. But I don't. Okay, there's an elf. There's a soul ring. And now I get to start losing cards. Alright, we'll attack with these three guys.
One of the elves you played this turn.
Oh, that's right, sorry.
I will take to go to 16.
Okay, I pass. Like, not having an island right here is costing me the game. It's, like, really annoying.
And you've got 2 cards?
Yeah.
So I can just potentially get them both.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack you for 2.
Yep.
Get one of them. And then I guess I'll just get the other one with the scepter.
2 cards I can't play. Unsummon and Serendib.
And back to you with 4 in hand.
Yeehaw. Oh, looky there.
You
All
did
right.
it. You
I will concede this game.
Well, you can attack for 3 right now. You haven't lost yet.
Let's go to the next one. As soon as you get a pestilence,
Right.
it's over. I don't think I have enough islands in here.
I was going to play Pestilence next turn and kill all your elves.
I knew it. Yeah, I don't know if this deck can beat that deck on any deck.
The sad thing is I don't feel like this deck is even good in Revised 40.
It's not?
I mean, it's fine against like random junk, but like if you play against like red deck, like if you play against a bird deck, like you're just gonna lose.
Yeah. Well, because
I feel like red is. I mean, this is my soapbox that I need to just get off of and quit thinking about it. But like, I feel like all the 40 card formats, like red is like really overpowered.
Yeah.
And like, it's just fireballs and earthquakes as far as the eye can see, and like you just can't play anything because you're just gonna get 2 for 1 and 3 for 1 mercilessly.
Right. Yeah, they've let red, kind of run roughshod for a long time, and it doesn't seem to bother anybody.
And then on top of that, you can play like the 12 stone rain deck, So
not anymore. No, since I was winning with that, they decided to.
Well, that was just an experimental rule set for 1 month. That's not a thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
They're just.
I thought that was
back to
permanent.
regular rules.
That's not permanent?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
They just did 2 months of like testing of different. 1 month they had, some tweaks, and then the next month they had some different tweaks, and they're looking at just going back to what it was next month.
I wonder why they're doing that.
Well, they wanted to satisfy the people that wanted to see some change, but at the same time, I think they like just having a fairly elegant rule set. Like, I mean, I do think out of all the formats, they have a pretty tight graphic where it's just like really easy to understand to give to a new person and be like, this is what's legal and this is how you build a deck and this is what you play.
Yeah.
I do think Fireball should be restricted. I think it's a menace, but I mean, it's not going to happen, so whatever.
Why do you think it's not going to happen?
I mean, I don't think anybody that runs that format wants to restrict that card.
Oh.
I mean, they could bump it up to uncommon like they did with Create and Lightning Bolt, but I don't actually think that'll stop the potency. It will start pushing some decks out though, because like if you had to spend, 9 of your 10 uncommon slots on cards that are, pseudo uncommons. It does start to hamper your design space for stuff, but in something, like ATOG or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, I think it's really hard to... It's hard to target red and get rid of enough cards. It's like if you tried to ban, Burn in Modern or Legacy or Pauper. It's really difficult to do that because there's so many redundant cards that do the same thing that you can't ban all of them, right? So
they're still doing 5 rares, 10 uncommons, and then unlimited uncommons, except for Lightning Bolt and Curdape. But the rule change test run number 2, it says that they've upshifted the following to uncommon: Fireball, Disintegrate, Stone Rain, Power Sink, Spell Blast, Lightning Bolt, and Curdape.
Yeah, that's just for this month though.
Oh, okay. So that's just for
and they've already talked about like not loving it and wanting to just go back. So I think next month will just be back to normal.
So should I go back to playing Stone Rain and annoy everybody?
Yeah. You should.
It's boring. That deck it's no fun to play. It's like, okay. That was an experiment that I thought was kind of like this one, I thought it'd be fun to experiment to see if Stone Rain
I mean, as annoying as it is, like, I don't hate it because like I actually think that the unlimited commons is a really fun feature of some of the 40 card formats, and like I really like being able to build, the Rats deck or the Boundless Hero deck or whatever, where you just play a fistful of the same card,
right?
Or the Script Sprites deck, where you play just a bunch of Script Sprites and growths and mutations. Like,
right.
It's pretty good. A couple months ago, I played against a guy that just played like a wad of healing cells, and then like Howling Mine and stuff. And he just decked you because like he could stay alive long enough for you to just run out of cards.
That's
it was
funny.
like, That's pretty fun.
That is funny. Yeah, I like that. That's the clever kind of ingenuity that you want to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. You don't want to just see the same boring decks over and over and over. I say this as I play mono black.
All right. I have a terrible hand, but I'll just keep it. Who cares?
I mean, you should mull it if it's terrible.
It's
My
terrible.
hand's fine.
It's terrible, but I'll keep it. And since I'm the loser of the day, I'll play a foreign Asian script sprite and pass.
A foreign Asian script.
Yeah, I don't know what language this is, but I think it's Chinese 4th edition because I remember buying a box of that when I was a kid, and I think it's left over from that. It's pretty cool.
Just a swamp for me. Go ahead. 7 cards in hand.
Wow. No first turn hippie. So we've played 4 games, and in 2 out of the 4 games you got a first turn hippie, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll attack with the sprite.
I will go to 19 or maybe less.
No, I'll play another sprite and pass.
Alright. Swamp. Black Knight. Go ahead.
Alright. I'm playing islands. Attack with these 2 guys.
Taking it.
Alright. And I'll play the Winter Orb. Yay!
Got it.
Yay! Finally! Okay, I'm passed.
I mean, that's probably pretty darn good right now.
Yeah, it
You're
works.
just gonna kind of get me in the air there. Definitely slows me down.
Yeah.
I will attack for 2
Okay, 18.
and pass back with 6.
Alright. I'll untap 1 forest. Alright, fly over with these 2 guys.
15.
Alright. I'll play an island and pass.
Oh, I only untap.
1 land.
What did I play last turn? Did I play anything?
I think you had 2 lands tapped, right? So you should have. Did you play a land?
Did I play the Black Knight? Did I play the Black Knight last turn?
No, because you attacked with him. You played him the turn before last. You played him on your
That's
second
right.
turn.
So all my lands must be untapped now.
Okay.
Yeah, not that it matters. I don't have anything to play really. Well, I do. I have a Hypnotic Spectre.
That's good.
And then I will attack with the Knight.
Okay, 16.
Back to you with 6.
All right, we'll unsummon the Spectre.
No.
Now the deck is working. All right, and untap 1 island. All right, attack with the 2 sprites.
13.
Okay, and I will pass turn.
Untap 1 land. Draw. Play a land. Boy. I don't think I'm winning the race.
Yeah, so this is where, if I get Winter Orb, it does work pretty well with the unsummons. Or the power
2.
source. Okay, 14.
Back to you. 7 hand.
Alright. Untap 1 island. Okay, we'll play a forest, and we'll play a Llanowar elf, and we'll attack. Go to attack step, attack with these 2 guys.
No blocks.
Alright, got you at 11, and I will pass.
Okay, land for turn. And attack, I guess.
Okay, we'll block with the elf, and we'll try and giant growth him.
Is it worth even saving my dude? I guess I'll Terror the Elf.
Okay.
I don't know if that's actually good. I don't think it is. And then I will just...
That's after the block?
Yeah, before combat damage.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I guess that works.
I mean, it depends when you cast your giant growth, right? Like, I just Terror it with giant growth on the stack. So,
yeah, so
I assume you had declared him as a blocker first.
Yeah, I declared him as a blocker first. So if I declare him as a blocker, and then we go to damage step, I have to play the giant growth first. Otherwise, he's no threat to the Black Knight. So it's going to work out the same way.
Yeah, either way. Either way.
But he is blocked.
What was that?
He is blocked.
He is blocked. You don't take any damage. And then it's back to you.
Alright. Alright, we'll attack with these two guys.
Taking it.
Alright, got you at 9. And I will pass.
Untap one land. Play a land for turn.
Uh-oh. I see a pestilence in the future.
Attack for 2.
Okay, I'm at 12.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've probably got a counterspell by now, though.
I have 2 cards in here.
But also, like, do I just jam it anyway is the real question. Cause you're gonna paper cut me to death if I don't. So if I play it and you counter it, I'm gonna be in a bad spot because then I'm just gonna only untap one land a turn and I'll be tapped out. But if you don't counter it, that's pretty good. Yeah, well, I'll go for it.
Okay.
So there's the pestilence.
All right.
And then I'll pass back to you with 5 in hand.
All right. Let's hope I draw something good. Not something good. Okay. All right. I'll attack with these two guys.
Yep, taking it.
All right. Got you at 7. Okay. And I will pass.
Alright. Tap a land. Draw. Play a land. Pestilence for 1.
Okay. I will unsummon one of these guys.
Unsummon one of them. I think with the unsummon on the stack...
Oh, you're going to pestilence again?
Do I want to do it again? I don't know. I would lose my Black Knight. I think it's fine. You can have it. He gets unsummoned.
Okay.
And then we each take 1. You go to 11, I go to 6. Your other one dies.
Yeah, I may have an action for the other one, too. The other one dies. Okay.
Then I'll attack for 2.
Okay, 9.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will pass.
Not playing anything.
Pestilence for the win. Yeah, first turn hippie and pestilence are like, there's not much I can do about it.
I'll attack for 2.
7.
And
Now you're still only tapping 1 land though, right?
Yeah, that's right. Play Hypnotic.
Okay.
And pass back.
Yep. Pestilence for the win. Yeah. All right. I'll concede. I got an elf, 2 sprites, giant growth. I needed another serendib. No serendibs. Wank wank.
What time's we're playing? 6:30.
It'll be ridiculous. 6:30.
Okay.
Time to go.
I have to go finish cleaning the kitchen and the pantry, but I can play some more later if you want to.
All right. Hit me up later.
Okay, sounds good. See you
Okay.
soon.
Good, James.